Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Today we're going to continue working on the vanilla mega base. I want to start setting up the steel smelting area. Since we've got more iron and copper running, I now have full chests of modules over here, and we're continuing to make more. So I think we're in a good position to continue building up the smelting, and then once we got that done, then I'm pretty sure we've got all the primary ingredients after we get steel. Although I think we also need some stone brick. There might be a couple other small things that we need to put into place as well, but we're pretty close to being able to start to set up the science production. All right, but first let's do the important stuff, and that is to get this achievement for the robot followers. Okay, so there's my 200 defender capsules, and I think all we need to do is deploy 100 of these things as quickly as possible. So let's do it. This will obviously involve a lot of clicking, which I am doing as fast as I can. And the trick here is going to be to get 100 out before the first ones start to expire. And we're getting close. We're getting close. Come on, come on. All right. Whew. There we go. We did it. I think those guys are pretty fun to watch. Okay, well, we're done with you. Thanks. Okay, so as far as achievements go, there's only one more I have to get, and that's Lazy Bastard, which I will have to do in another game. And I don't know if there's like I think it'd be cool if there was like a meta achievement where if you get all the achievements, you get some sort of, I don't know, some sort of an interesting title or something. But anyway, let's start to make some steel smelting. How many furnaces have I got? Well, I think I can set up at least one with what I've got in my train right now. I suppose I could go to smelting PAX and I could just build the first one down here on the bottom. Seems like that would be the most convenient thing. So we'll do this today, and then tomorrow I'll have another video on the Factorio mod series. Been getting a lot of positive feedback on that one. So for everyone who's been watching and commenting, thank you very much. It's always exciting to try something different, and I know a lot of you viewers share that excitement as well. So definitely appreciate that. All right. So steel is a little bit trickier, and I didn't save the design, but what I had come up with before was to essentially take the same amount of space, but we have to build these up with 2 furnaces instead of 1, because we're going to be doing a 1-to-1 insertion of the plates. All right, so first let's clear out all the trees here and stone. Okay, and then I need to make some room here for this to happen. All right, so what I'll do next is I'm going to copy oops, I should have hit shift. Actually, all I want here is the rail. All right, so I'm going to hold shift so I can edit. Yeah, so I'll get rid of the, actually maybe I should leave the beacons. Yeah, I'll leave the beacons and the speed modules. I'll get rid of the lights. I'll get rid of the belts. Yeah, I don't want this or that. The roboports should probably stay. All right, no, I'm going to get rid of the beacons. All right, yeah, this is going to be hard to do bit by bit. I think I can leave it like this, and then I should be able to edit it. Okay, let's try that. Okay, and then I'm just going to remove all this stuff up there. I don't want that. At least not yet. Okay, and we don't need that either. Okay, looks like we need more roboports. So let's get those. Okay. And then we're going to change this to, what are we calling this? Smelting dash something? Iron plates. Okay. Oh no, this is iron ore coming in, right? Iron smelting is what we're going to call that. Okay, because these are all called iron smelting. Okay, and then this one is going to be called something different. This will be, how are we doing the plates? Iron plates. All right, so this one will be called steel plates. There we go. Yeah, let's get rid of those signals. Looks like I did iron a little bit differently than I have the copper. Oh, I need to turn that one back on. Let me go up and do that real quick. And this one doesn't have an exit yet. Okay. Oh, got the wrong one here. No, no, no. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, and then copy that again. Right? Yeah. Okay, so that should work to allow an in and an out from that one. There we go. And let's put another signal there. Great. Okay, so that one's working now. All right, so let's continue working on the steel. We need more stack inserters, and then I think that'll all be done. So let's I'll grab all of them. Hopefully I've got enough. Okay. I'll put those in there. All right, so I just need to power this up now. Well, I'll wait. No, maybe I won't wait. I've got an ore train here now. All right, so let's get some bots. That's close to 1,000. I wanted 800 in here. All right, so that's 350, 700. That's 800. Okay. Yeah, and there's no path out. Okay, so now we can at least get the fuel for the trains. Let's see. And my exit line is coming all the way back there. Let's see if I got rail. Yeah, I've got plenty of rail. Okay, how did we signal that? Just like this. Okay. Let me get the signals. Okay, so this will be the first one that's crossing a double rail. This is a fairly large group of visitors. Yeah, once the flamethrowers get going, it's just that it's that first wave that's kind of an issue. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to do this because I don't want the train to come yet. So we'll need some chain signals like that. We'll need a chain signal here. looks fine. And then we'll put a regular signal there. Okay. So now we've got ingress and egress of iron ore. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to copy on this side all the roboports and that first line of beacons. Like so. Okay, and we're going to have to change all these to steel plate. $1,400 each. Okay, and I'll just copy that recipe. I didn't put any lights, huh? Okay, well, we can fix that. Whoops. Okay, need more roboports. I'm going to need more beacons, some speed modules. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Okay, so this is where the design is going to diverge. Let's see. Yep. And I'm going to need productivity modules. Just get all of them. Okay. Actually, we can copy this row. That's going to go right there. And there's going to be one that goes there. And there. Okay. Right, and then if we do that, that's the setup. Okay, and then we'll have a requester there for iron ore. And I'll just copy the same settings. There we go. We'll have a stack inserter going in. This will be the iron plate going into there. And then I think we can just have a yellow inserter coming out. And that'll go into a provider chest, which we're going to limit to 1 stack. Okay, and productivity in both. All right, so that's our basic setup, and then we can throw a light in right there. So that's the basic setup for steel. And if I did this correctly, then this should occupy the same width as the other smelting lines, just fewer. Oh, Okay. It's actually slightly smaller. Okay, and then we can copy that whole thing like that. I need more beacons. All right, and then I only need to power it. Oh, and I need, oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Where are my substations? Here we go. How can I best power this? Okay, right there. There. Yeah, that doesn't quite work, does it? I guess I should just I'll just put one in every cell here, I guess. It's a little bit of overkill, but it's simple. It'll make it easier to copy and tile. There. Okay. Yeah, and it looks like the yellow inserter there is fast enough. Okay. So we're making steel. And then we can copy this whole thing, flip it over so that the chests are closer to the providers. And put that up there. Okay, and I am going to need more beacons. What else are we missing? Beacons, lights, and speed modules. Okay, and now I'm just missing speed modules. So let's go over to the, let's go to circuit PAX and fill up the train with modules. All right, now why are we not getting more ore deliveries? Oh, because it says copper smelting. That's strange. That should say iron smelting. And I thought it did, but I must have copied the station incorrectly or blueprinted on top of it or something. There we go. Now we have more iron coming in. Excellent. And the bots appear to be having no problem at all with the deliveries. Everything is running. Right? Yeah, everything's running. And we're only using about 200 to 300 bots. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's grab those. That's just a storage chest. Yeah, so we got lots and lots of modules. That's for modules. Let's get some more. Okay, I'll put the rest back. And let's grab some productivity as well. And it looks like I need to hold on to these now because that chest got filled up again. The thing is, I've got these chests just for the convenience of me picking them up, but then where I'm making the level 3s, these are also going into unlimited chests. So we could have, let's see, I've got 2. We could have up to 3 chests of each module becoming full. I could put some in there, I suppose. Okay. All right, so let's go back to steel and get those modules put in. You know, one thing I thought here on the wall is that I do have room to add another turret to each of these groups. So that would go from 3 turrets to 4 turrets per group, which is about a 33% increase in firepower. Right? It doesn't seem like a lot adding 1 turret, but when you think about it that way, we're going from 3 to 4 in every single one of those. That would give us, if I do that all along the wall, that will significantly increase our firepower. And I think I have turrets in the supply stations, so I could probably just do this automatically, right? Or do it remotely, I should say, like this. And then the bots and the supply trains can take care of building it. So let's go ahead and do that on this section of wall and see how we perform. It would be a little, I mean, it'll be a little slow and kind of tedious to do the whole wall. But we can just do it section by section like that, and then we should be okay. Yeah, there's no turrets in there. Okay. Yeah, but we can see that the filters are set for laser turrets. So the next time the supply train gets there, it'll drop off some more laser turrets. All right, some of these are done already. Okay, good. So we'll just wait and see what happens the next time there's an attack there, but I think that'll help. All right, we've got an attack going on currently. I want to wait for this to stop because one thing I'm not sure about. Okay, this is apparently... Okay. So the attack is stopped. Yeah, there is a passive, there's a passive power draw on the turrets. Right, see where it says drain 24 kilowatts. So each turret uses 24 kilowatts even when it's not firing. But if we look at our total power consumption, you know, it's not even 100 meg. It's 55 megawatts right now with nothing firing. So I don't have any problem increasing that. It's not a huge drain on our system. Okay. What did we want to do? Yeah, we needed more speed modules, right? To get this steel line finished. There we go. Okay, good. So first one done. 4 more to go. Let's see. And then we need to configure the exit, which is up here. Let's see. So all the way down. And let's just make sure that I have that lined up correctly. Seems like I do. Whoops. There we go. Okay. And when you encounter other objects in the way, you just hold down Shift before you click, and it'll deconstruct whatever's in the way. Okay, so there's our exit. We'll put a signal there, and then we'll put a chain signal there and a chain signal there. And actually, let's make this. Let's make that a chain signal also. Okay. I don't like having that as a separate block. I suppose it's okay though, since we only have chain signals there. Okay, and how did I signal? All right. Yeah, no other signals, which is fine. I've got one signal here to come out, so. Oh, and then actually I think I don't need these, right? Right. Yeah, I need to remove these 2 signals. So that's the signal going in, and that's the signal going out. Okay. So now we've got lots and lots of steel. Just out of curiosity, let's look at our production graph. Yeah, so you can see this is where the new steel line came in. I think this here is probably where I put in the rest of the speed modules. And yeah, far fewer bots needed here, it seems, than down here. Of course, yeah. Yeah, so I think the high numbers of bots are just needed when, you know, for burst capacity, let's say. So when the ore is empty and then a new train comes in, and then, you know, all the chests need ore all at once, or a train comes and empties here. If these are full and then a train empties and then it starts filling them again, in those type of situations, that's when all the bots are going to get activated. But just here in this steady state production here, we're only using about 250, which is good because that's less bot charging, which means lower power consumption. Okay, nice. Yeah, this looks real good. All right, so what to do next? I suppose at this point I should just start copying and filling out the entire smelting area. As I do that, I think it would be a good idea to add more power again. This time I've got, I don't know if I showed you this. I mentioned last time, before I didn't have enough items already queued or already in the chests. I didn't have enough of these nuclear reactor items built to build an entire array. But now I do, because I looked at my blueprint. I saw what I need to build one full array of 10 reactors. And then I set it to have all that stuff prepared in the chests so that the next time I put down a blueprint, I'll be able to build it right away, or at least as fast as the bots can build it and not have to wait for more items to be produced. And then, so I added this little indicator here just so I know when I have everything that I need and I'm ready to put down another one. So what I did is I set a constant combinator here, and I put in the 10 reactors, 144 heat exchangers, 252 turbines, and 448 heat pipes. But in the constant combinator, I made them all negative values. Okay, and then in this combinator, I'm also adding in the contents of the chests. Okay, so these 3 chests contain all those items. So these 3 things are being summed together on this green wire, but as a positive number in this case. Right, so when I have everything that I need, I'm going to have a positive number that cancels out these negative numbers, and the net result is going to be 0. So I have this combinator set so that if everything is 0, which essentially means it's getting no input, if everything is equal to 0, then it outputs a green signal, which I just have going to this light. So to make a long story short, if I look over here and I see a green light, that means that I have enough items to build another 10 reactor array. So I can build one and then wait until I see the green light again, and then I can build another. Right, so let's do that. Let's go build another one. Let's take a look at our uranium situation though, just to make sure we're still doing okay there. Yeah, we've got the right ratio, so we're not doing enrichment right now. And if I look at the contents of our network, I have 4,100 uranium-235, and that's enough to make 41,000. Oh, even more than that. That's enough to make 41,100. 41,000 fuel cells without the 40% productivity bonus. So 41,000 plus another 16,000 more or less. That'll give us, we've got enough uranium right now to make close to 60,000 fuel cells. So that's why I was saying earlier that one not so big uranium patch can pretty much take care of you for the whole game. Once you get the enrichment going, you really don't need a whole lot. Okay, so I've prepared another water channel. There won't be enough room to put another array here. Well, and plus this is all land, so I don't have a complete water channel. So my thinking is that I would put the next one over here. So I might be able to fit 1 or 2 more production arrays. But after that, I think I'm going to have to probably find another area to keep adding power. Let me get some landfill just so I can get that little bit that's still missing. Okay. I guess I'm not going to be able to help too much with the landfill. Actually, let me, I can dump these modules into this network. Actually, let me just dump all that stuff into this network. I don't need it right now. And those will be used to load my trains when I'm here. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna copy this one. I'm gonna shift click it. I don't think I need that radar, so I'll take that out. Aside from that, it should be fairly complete. Okay, and then we'll put it right there. And then I'll get these RoboPorts connected. Okay, so now if we go up here and look, then we should see, see the green light is turned off now. So these will start to run again. And once we get the power poles up there, then these other RoboPorts will turn on. But yeah, it looks like I've got enough. Well, I've got almost enough coverage to fill it all in. Okay, now I've got enough coverage to build the whole thing. Okay, so this should get put together fairly quickly this time compared to what we've seen previously. We just have to wait for the bots to arrive. Looks like we're waiting for pipes. Fortunately, those get built fairly quickly. All right, and now we have the fuel as well. All right, so very quick and easy. I'm going to correct that offset. We don't really need that in this case. Okay, so now we just have to wait for the temperature to come up, and then it'll be ready to go. Let's see here. Okay, and then these will slowly rebuild again, and then once I see that green light turn on, then I know that I've got enough items on hand to place another one. Let me check something here. Okay, we need 978 pipe, so it seems like we're waiting for pipe right now. So let me go and update my pipe buffer to make sure that I have 1,000 of those. Okay, yeah, here's where we're making the pipe. So let's update that to 1,000. Let's also do that. And I don't think we can use productivity on pipes. Nope. I could put some speed modules in there, but I don't think it's really necessary. We should have plenty of time to build up the pipes that we need. Okay, I've got some pipe now, so let me go down there and see if I can help finish this. Okay, looks like we're just missing one. Well, we're missing a few sections there still, but they'll get taken care of. All right, and we should start making power pretty soon. We've got we're over 500 in the core. All right, we'll be hitting 500 here, and then we're starting to make steam. Okay, great. So that gives us another megawatt, 1.2 megawatts. And I'll just we'll continue to expand power as we expand the base. So I've got a big pond here. So this might be a good place to put in additional reactors. Okay, we can straighten out this shoreline, and we'll be able to fit at least one, perhaps two along there. And we can again just build a channel so that we can do it on both sides, and then maybe we'll have room for another one there. And then we've got all this. This is quite large as well, and here we could just build out into the water, but leave this shoreline so that we don't have to defend it. Anyway, there's plenty of room for more reactors. Okay, well, that'll do it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.